Henry will just like look to like the casters on his side and be like, "I'd really appreciate it if you guys could make it so we could see a little bit better in here." And then he's just going to like walk up to this one, and as he's walking up, he will. He doesn't really want to because this is a new shirt, but he will rage.
All right. Would you like to describe what happens?
Yeah, as you guys can see, like Henry, as he's walking and everything, like his like arm just like starts to get bigger, and then like his other arm starts to get bigger, and then like you can see his like back starts to like swell up and everything, and then he will turn into a hulking beast instead. I am also now large.
Yeah, you throw the table to the side as you kind of grow in size.
Yeah, and then like his axe grows with him, so then he will just start swinging down at this creature with his axe, and we will see if
a natural one
works.
gets stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah, and I will reckless great weapon master on this guy.
All right, you should be able to toggle that yourself too, but
I don't know how to toggle reckless.
Be under the
Start with the jazz hands.
those jazz hands, yeah. Well, it's just one though, so the jazz hand.
the jazzy hand. Here, I'll apply it for now. We'll go over it later again as you.
Okay.
Definitely. So, quick questions, quick interjection, because I mean, for some of the players, it's like what, but for you as characters, Henry, do you think you've done this before in front of the others? Are they aware?
I think probably in front of Brock before, but probably not in front of the others too much. No. Yeah, definitely not.
Well, I can't see it anyways, so.
I can barely see it,
Sebastian's
as we've established.
He's just pressed up against the wall. He's just like,
Oh no, Marcus, you see the back of this knotted, muscly monster suddenly grow out of the ship, ripping it apart. You see where before, he had like this string, almost like a bandolier across his chest with little potions and stuff like that attached to them. That is almost like a necklace on him now.
Fair. Alright. Great weapon master.
Oof. With advantage, that is going to be a miss.
Alright, he will try again.
Just not friendly tonight.
That was a 15 though, right? So
Hold up. It didn't calculate that properly because I see two.
Yeah, I see two
minus
-5s.
fives. So let me double check.
Oh, it's because like I used my button for Great Weapon Master.
See, that's
so
why you didn't need to make the button. So instead, that is a 17, and that absolutely is going to be hit minus 10 points of damage. Thank you very much. Okay. However, you watch his hand just like, and it's almost like with the flat of the blade, as you take the thing and you just swat it against the wall itself, and you annihilate the thing, as there's nothing left afterwards. You don't see a bloodstain, you don't see a spurt of anything. Instead, it seems to just seep back into the wall. Gone in a hit.
Cool. I guess he will like turn around and like look towards his allies and then like look towards the one across the door, and he'll step forward and he will.
Jesus, now I see it.
So that is going to be essentially squeezing, so you will have disadvantage on that. So just hold control as you're like taking the thing. I will say this. If you want to, you see that. Actually, you don't see shit. All right, so yeah, this will be a disadvantage attack. I apologize. So hold control as you make the attack, and that makes it a straight attack. Which, with that, as you're like, we'll say instead of hitting the creature, you're just like essentially use the axe almost like a declogger, like absolutely annihilating whatever remains there are of that door. That door is now gone.
Cool. And that will be it.
Awesome. Right, and when ready, and then Bryn, you suddenly see an oversized version of Henry's axe kind of cutting through. As you kind of look around, I mean, what do you think Bryn thinks to himself seeing this hulking monster for the first time?
I mean, he didn't see it happen, so he probably thinks it's just something else that showed up that's trying to kill us when all of this other stuff showed up trying to kill us.
Yup.
Okay. All right. So Bryn, it almost looks like he's kind of panic fidgeting, but he's like snapping his fingers together rapidly, and you see a static electricity start to form, and he'll cast Shocking Grasp on this guy in front of him.
You know what? That was an amazing description of what Shocking Grasp looks like. DM inspiration.
Point.
Alrighty, as you reach out, touching the creature, as the lightning pulses into it, it hits it. It loses its reaction. However, it is resistant to lightning damage.
It's fine. I was just trying to help Brock, because then he'll go, I'm so sorry, and he's gonna Misty Step through the doorway.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Nice.
As he suddenly reappear, and then see that there's another one right here. Like, fuck.
Right. And his Misty Step, I was trying to think of what it looks like, but it's kind of reminiscent of like Nightcrawler. So you hear a snap where the air fills the space, and then he just shows up somewhere else, and there's just like a puff. But it's panicked, a panic puff.
This module brought to you by Comic Book Inspiration.
Fun fact: that whole like you bamf out of existence and the air slams in to fill the space would create a shockwave that would blow the windows out of a house.
Yeah, it absolutely would be
As
like a
the
concussive
windows
force.
break again. I was kidding.
I killed your family, bro.
Revelations! It's only
Well,
episode
this just
2,
turned
y'all.
into a 2-episode thing instead of however many it was gonna be.
PvP.
We solved it, guys.
Henry, kill the necromancer.
Shh. Good Henry. Good.
So out here, it's just this one fighting Celine and this gigantic monster in the corner. Yeah.
Actually,
Sebastian's
Yeah, Selena's not there. She's gone too.
Right. So I just
Sebastian's
see
like
this
tucked under
other.
the giant monster in the corner. Just
Mhm.
Like-
FYI.
Gotcha. So I just see this other thing crawling through the floor.
You just have an app just press you up against the wall.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like on this table, but I want to get in as into the corner as I can.
Sure thing. Yeah, you so you're not under what's wonderful about Foundry 2, you
It's
can
like
have
shelves,
exactly,
right?
It has it's overhead tiles, so you have like shelves that are up above you.
Yeah, I'll just move into the corner, and that will be the end of my turn.
Wonderful. All right, Sebastian, it is your turn.
Yeah. So Sebastian will do the wall shuffle. He'll be like, "Oh no, don't touch me! Oh god! Oh no, no, no!" And move through here. Boop. And we'll just shuffle and get there.
The Sebastian
that-
Shuffle.
Oh, that's right. There we go. Trademark. See that my sister is no longer there, and I'll exclaim, "Cece!" And and then I'll pick up something random again because that's what I did last time, and I'll throw a piece of debris at the bad guy under the shelf there, but like backed up with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, over here on the north side?
Yep.
Awesome.
We'll do that. Hey.
Alrighty, what is your... So for you, it's more like a telekinetic, like, pew-pew, right?
Yeah, he just uses kind of his surroundings to kind of
Awesome. I love that, too.
chuck it.
where it should have worked before, you pick up what look like the legs of a chair. Let's say as you pick them up, you kind of like wiggle your hands a little bit as the fronts of them seem to kind of suddenly become significantly more sharp like stakes and slam into the creature. It is still standing.
Wonderful. And then after that, I'm gonna say, "Fuck this Kryn guy," and then that's it.
All right.
Throw it out there.
Mm-hmm. The twins are so in sync with what's going on right now.
All right.
In sync.
It turns towards you, Brock, as it tries to, again, cleanse the skin off of you. That is going to be a hit. If you want to use Uncanny Dodge, that will be 9 points of slashing damage reduced down to 4. Reduced down to 4.
You know what? I've got another one of these suckers behind me.
Keep it for a crit. Understand.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait, see what happens.
All right, slash across you, and that ends its turn there. As the wounded one is now going to rush past the debris directly at Sebastian.
I changed my mind. I'm sorry.
And it's more like as it kind of moves, you see the table buck, a chair kind of kicked over, moves along the ground and reappears and is going to try to strike at you. That will be a hit, except go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're a mirror image, right?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Four
it still
is
hits
not
you.
high enough.
That's unfortunate.
So as it kind of like goes, eeny, meeny, miny, you, and strikes, and you're like, shit. As you actually get raked across the chest, that will be 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and then I'll say, I said, fuck Kryn, and I'll cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Ooh, very nice. Go for it.
I'll do that.
Hellish Rebuke. We stand Hellish Rebuke in this household.
Ooh, it was such a good
Yes.
roll on it, too. It rolled really well in the save, though, so it takes half of that damage, and it is resistant
Totally
to
fine.
it. So it takes a quarter of that, effectively.
Well, okay.
Which is
You
enough
heard it.
to immolate it, as it's like...
Oh,
And suddenly it just burns, and the fire just immediately drops down almost like a curtain upon the chair next to you, setting the wood momentarily on fire as it just disappears.
well, I said what I said. That is all.
All right. That was its turn, so Brock, it is yours now.
So this time I will.
Oh man, you should have used your Uncanny Dodge because it was your turn. Damn it.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah, I got you.
look at the thing quite right. I was
New
thinking
characters,
before-
second session, new characters.
Anyway, so I'm going to use steady aim this time, and I'm going to turn around and attack the one behind me that hasn't taken a turn yet. So at least somewhat rectify my mistake. Hopefully. So, well, it didn't roll with
Hey.
advantage, but I got a 19.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead and roll me a d20 just to see if you get a crit.
Yep. Nope, no crit.
All right, cool. And then roll me sneak attack.
So, yep.
Nice. All right,
average.
13
13.
points of piercing damage is resistant to it.
Of course it is. But oh, not this time. Okay. And that's all I
But
got.
Bryn electrocuted him.
No, I attacked the other one.
Oh,
hoping
you
that I
attacked
might be
the
able to
other one?
one-shot it.
Mhm.
Oh, well. Just remember, after all this is over, Bryn electrocuted the other one before he ran away.
Well, I mean,
Hopefully,
it had
Henry
its
can
turn
smash
since
it
then.
through the door before it gets another turn.
All right, Marcus.
And,
Yeah. Is there any way I could like try to squeeze myself, get some way to see the two in the closet?
you can definitely stand in this space with Henry.
My. Please be.
With hangry.
Why is everyone getting closer to the giant monster?
I think the big one is Hank. The little one is Henry. Right? That's how it works.
His name is.
I don't know names.
His name is
what?
Beep Boop.
Oh, beep boop. So for
Oh, wait,
those of
it's
you
Henry
watching,
and Hangry. That's what it is. It's Henry
yeah, that's
and
what I had
Hangry.
said.
There we go.
Oh,
I didn't
God
hear
damn
you.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I legitimately didn't hear you. I give all credit to David.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I also didn't hear you, to be fair, so I think it was just a missed thing.
Yeah,
We love
okay,
you,
that's
David.
fine. I'm the person at the party who says the joke, and then somebody else says it louder, and they laugh. Anyway,
That's right.
A little bit
I
of
feel a little
background
bit of the Tyler didn't hear it too, because I thought I was just an asshole for a minute there. More so than
on
usual.
Henry character. So Alex made Henry, and until the day before the damn stream, Alex called it Beep Boop.
That's his name.
Beep
The
Boop.
giant monster. Beep Boop.
Had that name almost for longer than the campaign. Anyway, Marcus,
You poop forever.
you kind of move over. Hangry. How do you behave as Marcus suddenly kind of like cautiously, tentatively moves underneath your legs?
It's fine, right? He's just like looking at him, like like I think if you like hit him or anything, he'd probably hit him back, right? He's as long as he's not in his way, right? That's what really matters.
Oh, terrified. God. He's got to help his friend, and he's got to do it. Gotta upcast it, unfortunately. Yep. He's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter again, and he's going to look at this odd house creature thing, and I hope you guys are ready.
Oh God.
Who gives the best hickeys? Necromancers.
Hey! Ew, ew, ew.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Everybody takes 10 minutes. All right.
I don't, because I am a necromancer. I get healed 10 points.
for all of that damage, yes.
Marcus will turn around to try to look at you, friend. Just...
But now I'm thinking that high school
I'm just
kid...
cowering in the corner.
The high school kid who took living the goth lifestyle to a whole new level that always had like 17 hickeys across them. No, that's what I imagine Bryn as because of that, though. Anyway,
That was so specific.
Don't you forget it.
Listen, Marcus, as you speak that phenomenal joke into existence, the creature doesn't want to laugh. In fact, it does everything it can not to laugh, but with that, it becomes incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
and then we are getting out of the big fellow's way. Thank you. Go about your business.
All right. And when ready, Celine. Oh, something else? Oh, something else.
Something else about something else?
A little bit of something else?
Brock, you got this.
Thank you.
So cute.
Whoops.
Please don't die.
That's me trying to inspire someone.
Yes.
Don't die.
Or I'll
All right,
use you later.
Celine. You get to decide within 10
I'll bring
feet,
you back.
10 feet of where you currently are, you will reappear in the material plane.
Mm-hmm. I can see into this plane. So
Yes.
are there any bad guys that I can see?
No. I mean,
Okay.
you can identify the others however you want to.
Yeah.
You do not see any more of those weird
No, Beep
creatures.
Boop is my type. Could not be more my type. Beep Boop
That's
is
what does it?
That is it for Celine. Beep boop.
that's it. Mm-hmm. That's her jam. So there's no bad guys. No, I'll stay here. This is a good
Stop
good spot, I
zooming
think.
in on the pecs, Marissa. No! Stop it! Bad Marissa. Stop.
It's got a beard too. It's all the things. Okay, listen. Don't judge. Listen, do not shame me. That's
No,
so
this is
wrong.
not shaming. This is distraction.
Yeah, no
This is
shaming.
just distract. You're objectifying poor Beep Boop.
Well,
His vascular system is pretty.
is not paying any attention to
It's
me. In
pretty
fact, I'm not even on the
vascular.
same plane of existence.
Okay. Where do you reappear? Please don't say Beep
Same
Boop's
place.
pecs. Oh, okay.
You're the
No.
one who had Marcus go between his legs, David. So.
God.
David.
Oh, I want to make the joke so bad, and I won't.
No, stand
I'm
up.
not making a joke. This is the time the wheels fall off every session. I love it.
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, I'm right here.
You guys see
And
why
I'm
I
just
love
gonna
playing
come-
with these people.
Hello, I'm back in this plane of existence. You're welcome. I don't see any bad guys.
You sit down.
So, but I do see everyone crowding by that door. Is there any way that I can get near the door, or like, can I? I don't want to go in between any legs.
If you like
Are
to
you sure?
avoid the dingle donger, you could move maybe around that table there, and you get a view in.
Okay, I can.
David.
Had a minor
No, thanks.
seizure or something.
You took it to the dingle donger.
That sounds worse. Somehow that sounds worse. But I will do whatever you just said, and I'm not going to repeat. I don't.
Oh no. Okay. Yes. Moving past it. All right.
Yep.
So you kind of
Yeah, I'll let you. Thank you.
that table no longer in existence, getting smashed over. You look inside and you do see that Brock seems to be beset by two creatures in there.
Oh, perfect. Okay, the closest one to me, I would like to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at its face.
That is still going to be with 3/4 well, I'll say half cover with Henry's legs in the way.
And Henry Jr.
I'm gonna get control while I do this. Is that what? Technically?
No. It just means their AC is higher. It just means their AC is higher.
Just
Just
don't ring the
roll
bell.
the Eldritch Blast.
Get it. Just pew
Okay.
pew.
One,
Pew pew away,
two.
please.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
All right.
24 for the first one.
Both of the pews.
That's gotta hit.
Both of the pews hit. Yes.
Yes. I actually aim better from this vantage.
God damn it, no. As the creature was about to strike Brock again. And it seems to just kind of fall into the ground after that as 2 holes are pushed through it and then it falls.
Yes. And then I will. Oh, damn. I don't leave. Oh, right. Well, I'm like, oh, shit. And I'll just end my turn here.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I mean, hee hee, ha ha, hoo hoo, as this thing is absolutely still laughing. And then let me double check. I think it's
Beautiful.
at the end of its turn. Does it? Yeah, end of each of its turn. Does break out of the incapacity, but
What are you
loses
gonna
its
do?
turn. Action economy, baby. All right, Henry.
I think Beep Boop will just charge through the wall.
God.
Yes.
My boyfriend can go through walls. What can your boyfriend do?
All right, so that is going to be squeezing those. You're like moving through. You see the frame of the house kind of get pushed aside as you're starting to get into that place.
Great. Now all I can see is beep boop.
Beep boop forever. Beep
Yeah,
boop is.
And he's just gonna keep on going, and like, if Brock's in his way, he's just gonna be like, like stepping over and pushing him out of the way. Because right now, all he cares about is this thing.
I will say, as you, God damn it, as you push in there with all of the, like you send mugs and other tableware just careening down. This is a significantly smaller space, so you are still squeezing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's going to reckless, but not great weapon master.
All right.
And
Can you
Sweet.
toggle it? You looked it up?
I did toggle. I did. Yeah, Damon messaged me how to toggle it.
Awesome. As you strike at the creature, a 21 absolutely is going to be a hit as You kind of it's more like you take the act like a lance and you just lance into the creature as it is still kicking after that.
And second one, oh, 10.
That one's sadly a miss.
And then, yeah, and then that will be it, I guess. You know, he just wants to kill this thing, so he's just like staring at it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well,
And your turn, and that brings us to Bryn.
You can come join Beep Boop in the closet.
7 minutes in heaven.
Oh man, the drama with Selena after that.
I killed Bryn.
He tries.
Oh my god.
I reanimate Selena after I murder her.
Only in D&D.
I'll just kind of like scoot walk. You know when you're like still hunched over, like crouched down and like taking little steps? I'll just kind of scoot walk down the wall. But literally all I can see is the back of this gigantic thing who might be helping us. Still unclear.
Selena's back though. You suddenly see her appear.
Yay.
Damn it. Oh man, they're gonna be such good frenemies by the end of this.
God.
I guess I'll just hold my action. I'll hold a chill touch on Beep Boop if Beep Boop tries to attack one of us.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Oof. You make a move. Make a move.
Alrighty.
That's
good.
it.
Cool. Alrighty, Sebastian. And Bryn, DM inspiration for playing into the character. What the character would do if that
I already
insanity
have
something
DM
happens.
inspiration.
Oh.
Wow. Teacher's pet. Ugh.
Listen, you get beat.
Double DM
Bryn gets DM
inspiration.
inspiration.
Double, triple inspiration.
I'll just move next to my sister, and I'll say, "Did you know Henry could do that? My goodness, just moved through the wall. It's incredible." Because I saw Henry do the thing. Wow. And I'll just gawk. Wow.
Wowee.
Wowee, this is incredible.
Bend your action, gawking.
Marcus could never.
Wow.
Wow,
Wait a
you
minute.
guys take
Wow.
Marcus into this. What did he do?
I
Pause
thought
game.
I liked
I
Marcus.
said I thought Beep Boop was hot. Everybody thought that was crazy. But now Beep Boop's the hotness? Okay. I see how it is. I see how it
Beep
is. It's
Boop's
fine.
the big cheese now.
Still
as we
think
say.
Beep Boop is an enemy, so
Wow. I love how we're talking about Beep Boop like it's like no big deal. Like it's like the name is like
I'm gonna spend
Joshua.
my whole action talking about Beep Boop. Wow, my goodness, Beep Boop, incredible. Love it.
Oh my
Wow. That is all.
Brock, you can hear the siblings bickering back and forth. Not bickering, but chatting with one another. It seems to be almost casual, gentle conversation. As suddenly Henry goes in there, slams one of them a little bit more. However, it is still very much alive.
Yeah, I'll just kind of trying to focus, and I'll steady aim again.
You don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, you don't have to.
Well, advantage is still advantage.
Advantage is still advantage.
19 hits, right? Should. Trying to decide if I want the bardic inspiration. I don't think I do.
Alrighty. As you strike in, gonna roll sneak attack. For 16 points of damage, Brock. How do you want to do this?
Oh gosh, I hadn't considered what he actually. So Brock, for those watching and those maybe in the group who haven't heard this explanation, Brock as a surgeon, his ability to sneak attack is more about knowing where to hit something, understanding its anatomy, its physiology, and so he takes advantage of the fact that Henry just completely like mashed this thing with a, I guess, thrust, if I remember correctly. And I'm gonna take a little liberty here and say that when Henry smacked it, it rocked its head back, and I immediately go for the jugular and take advantage of the opening that's presented.
Brock, as you do, roll me a D100.
Oof, that's low.
You do that quick jab into the jugular as the creature kind of touches your hand and starts to kind of melt away. You suddenly see the facial features die down a little bit, and you see the pudgy feminine features of Peggy.
Aggie.
Remember one of the staff. She took care of the house, cleaned it, swept through the hallways, picked up after you, and oftentimes had to clean the mud, though on occasion you were also made to clean it with her. And as her face suddenly just appears for 1 second, she drops down into the ground and into nothingness as well. As with that, once again, overcame the challenges of the house.
I knew her. Peggy, she was a house servant. She was kind. And I don't know what to make of this. It didn't look like her until it was dying. But I fear that at least some of the occupants of the house were turned into these things, as opposed to just these being infiltrators. Henry, please calm down.
What the hell is that?
I think Henry's like giving him like a stink eye, like because he really wanted to kill that thing, but you know, like, and he had to like raise his axe at Brock, but like calm down once he realized it was probably Brock, and then it came down.
Wow. Henry.
Rain won't chill touch Henry.
Did you know about that the whole time?
Yes.
Slowly
Yes,
make
we
my
have
way
to
back
talk
to
about
the
it.
group.
But you didn't tell me.
I don't know. I feel like that's probably something I would have told Marcus, to be honest. But if Henry specifically asked me not to tell anybody, I'd probably honor that.
I think he probably would have said not to tell you anything, so not to tell anyone.
So is that like an alternate personality? Should we call you anything specific?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't really talk to myself in that kind of like state, right? You know, it'd be. So I mean, it might be. I don't really know. Like,
Can you hear us? How should we get your attention if you start going off the rails?
Their
say-
nickname.
Beep boop, for example? Like beep boop. Stop it, beep boop.